everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a last minute Valentine's Day look for you guys. I think it turned out great, so if you guys like this look and want to see how I got it, please keep watching. I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay primer potion and just applying this all over my lids. Next I'll be grabbing the color Fastball, this one right here, out of my Urban Decay Vice palette. And I'm just going to be applying this color all over my lids. Now I'll be grabbing this kind of taupey color right here out of my Morphe 35K palette. And I'm going to use my Morphe blending brush to apply this all in my crease and kind of blend it up. This is just going to kind of act as a transition color that I'll be able to build on later. Next I'll be grabbing the color Venetian Red out of my Modern Renaissance palette. And I'll be using this, to apply this, I'll be using my Urban Decay blending brush that came with my Alice in Wonderland palette. This like little fluffy side right here. And I'll be grabbing the color and just applying that more directly into my crease and kind of blending it up into the taupe color. Now I'll actually be going back in with my Morphe Fluffy brush and grabbing that taupe color just one more time to kind of make sure everything is blended out. Next I'll be going in with the color Delete from my Urban Decay Vice palette and taking this to kind of deepen the outer corners of my eyes and blending it just a little bit into my crease. Now I'm pretty much done with my eyeshadow, and I know I let all this fallout happen, but that's because I actually specifically do my eyeshadow first, so I can go in with a makeup wipe and create that straight line that a lot of people try to get with a piece of tape. I personally don't think using a piece of tape is the best. I don't like having to peel something off my face and stick it to my face when I'm doing my makeup. So I just think using a makeup wipe is way easier, and you can just use your nail to kind of guide the line. And there you go. Straight line, just like you would get with tape or anything else. So now I'll be taking a break from my eyes and moving on to my face. For my face, I actually just use BB cream. It's simple, it's cheap, you don't have all these different steps foundation. I use the Garnier one in the color Medium Deep, or the shade Medium Deep. And I go ahead and I use a fluffy foundation brush just to apply it all over my face. And I kind of like to apply it in a circular motion just because I think it blends out really nicely that way. And do not forget your neck. You do not want to be that girl with the line on your jaw foundation. So always, always, always blend it down into your neck. Next, I'll be grabbing my Almay Clear Complexion Concealer. Again, just a drugstore brand. I think it works just as well as any fancy brand you could buy. I've been using this ever since I could remember. So I'm going to go ahead and just use it to kind of cover up any problem areas and apply it underneath my eyes to cover those dark circles. If you want, also, you can take it down the bridge of your nose. I do that when I'm really looking to get a nice nose highlight, but today I'm just kind of doing daytime makeup, so I'm not super worried about that. And again, if you saw my last video, I just apply my concealer with my finger. I think it works just as well as a brush. So next I'll be setting my face with my Maybelline Fit Me Just Bronzer. It's the matte and poreless finish in the shade 320. And I'm going to use this to apply just at the top of my forehead, and I'm going to go ahead and use it for my contour also. Next, I'll be contouring my nose with the same bronzer, just a different brush. It's like a flat contouring brush by Urban Decay. And I'm going to be taking the brush and pinching it and just dragging it down the sides of my nose. I'm going to use this other flat side just to apply it to the very tip of my nose. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores finishing powder. So now that I'm finished with that, I'm going to go back to my eyes, and I'm going to be grabbing the color Red Ochre out of my, why can't I think of it? Oh my gosh, my Modern Renaissance palette. Out of the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be using just this small flat side of my Urban Decay blending brush and applying this right underneath my eyes. For my eye highlight, or my brow bone highlight, I'm going to be taking the color Foxy out of my Naked 2 palette and just applying it with this little fluffy brush onto my brow bones. And I also like to use this color because it is matte and just blend out the rest of the shades that go up this way. Just so there's a nice smooth transition. So now I'll be grabbing my absolute favorite eyeliner ever. It is Line Stiletto by Maybelline. I haven't stopped using this eyeliner ever since the first time I used it. I've never found anything I liked better. This stuff is awesome. Get it super cheap. You can get it at Walgreens, CVS, wherever, but just an awesome product. So I'm going to be taking this and just applying it and making a wing. Now I'll actually be going back in with the color Delete and the other side of my Urban Decay blending brush and just putting it very lightly in the corners to kind of connect it to the wing. So now I'll be moving on to my brows. I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics Brow Power. There's no shade, it's actually just a universal shade. Oh god. Sorry about that. Sometimes I like to throw things around the room. So yeah, like I was saying, this is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and I'm just going to be using this to fill my brows. First, I just like to underline them and then fill the rest in. To set my brows, I'll be using the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is in the lighter shade, but usually I use the darker shade. I just ran out. So today I'll be using the lighter shade of the Gimme Brow Brow Gel, but usually I use the deeper brown. This works just fine though. So I'm going to finish off my eyes with just a little bit of highlight from my Naked 2 palette, and then I'm going to go in with mascara. So for my naked palette, I'm going to be taking the shade Bootycall, just with a small pencil brush and applying it into the corners of my eyes. I'll be going in with my mascara. This is my absolute favorite mascara right now. It is just Maybelline Lash Sensational in the darkest black they have. This is an amazing mascara for both volume and length, and I actually just got this one, so it's brand new. I'm really excited to use it. And to finish off this look, I am going to go ahead and highlight my cheekbones and my nose and use this lip color. So first, I'll be taking the color Boost. Actually, no, I'm not taking the color Boost. I'm taking the color Upgrade, this peachy color right here, out of my Elevation. Can you see that? Oh, you can kind of see. It's just the Elevation palette by Pure. I'm just using the little fan brush that came with it. I'll be dipping into that color and just applying it to my cheekbones. Alright, and for the lip, I'm going to be taking this color. I don't really know what brand this is, to be honest, but it's just a little cranberry matte lip pencil. So I'll be taking that and just applying it all over my lips. Okay, so this is the finished Valentine's Day look. I absolutely love how it turned out. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, rate, and subscribe below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!